Good morning. Welcome to Pinky and the Brain's Paint and Water Factory. So, we are painting in here. Facia. Got it all set up on professional industry standard supports. It's all getting painted a green. I don't know what colour green it is or what it's called, but it's green and there's about 700 different variations of some greens. Anyway, that'll all get painted. We're in the process of putting that up. So, well, getting to it. The other one is water. Months worth of rain in Melbourne yesterday. This place held up pretty well as far as not having a roof on most of it, and you can see we've got a couple of leaks inside here, but that's mainly from where the tarp's tied down through the existing tiled roof. And the biggest news is frame inspection. Frame inspection was Wednesday, day after Australia Day. Passed with flying colours. So the inspector came in, had a look around, asked for the plan, started looking around. He said, "Why am I here? Like, seriously, why am I here?" In the end, he offered me a job. A couple of jobs. He said, "Any carpentry you want, come and see me. I've got heaps." He's a builder, he does his own work. But I've got enough on my plate at the moment. I thanked him very much. But said, "I've got a bit on my plate, mate." But the frame passed 100%. Not one inspection on it. Not one even thing he could have picked on, he said. And he was wrapped with our Surefoot system that we used, and so I talked to him for about 20 minutes on that. Pretty happy. Big load off. Last inspection, he said he doesn't have to come back till final handover inspection. So, get stuck into it, bro. In the meantime, okay, the world's dodgiest scaffold is now in place. I went home the other day, turned up back in the morning, and like Maui's canoe, all this was here. Anyway, actually, was it Maui? Yeah, whatever. I'm getting on. So, first order of today: sweep this water out, and then get back into painting. Hopefully, it's a lovely day here in Melbourne, and then I can get up on the dodgiest scaffold in the world and start putting some facial on. Anyway, take it easy. Good morning. How are you? So, fascia. It's been a little while. It's taken me. I was working nights and everything last week as well, so it's been a little while. But we now have fascia. Up there, that one goes back in under into the roof up there. It was fun. I tell you what. Oh, hang on. It's fun putting fascia up by yourself when your brain thinks it's still, the body's still 27. So it goes and orders 7.2 metre length, and the body's actually closer to 67 and doesn't want to play. So it was great fun. Anyway, so world's dodgiest scaffold, still going, didn't fall off it. So I've just got to sand all these, all my builder's bog, sand all that off. I put that on last week. I tried to get it done last week, but just ran out of time. And then I've got all this side here to sand and paint. So yeah, a bit of a mission, but it's come out all right. The plumber, spoken to him, he came and looked at it last week. He's going to come around this week and measure up, and hopefully we'll have a roof on within a week or two, fingers crossed. Like I said, frame inspection went off all pretty well, and so now onwards and upwards. So fascia along this side, up there. Oh, look out, Jamie! Whoa! Just kidding. And along here. It's been a while since I've done fascia, so it's a bit of a learning curve again, but you get a good view while you're up here. See right across over there, straight out that way. It's Makaraka and Waipara Bay, so hi guys, always thinking about you lot. Old mate here's got pigeons in there, and a 50-year-old cocky in there. He's the one you can hear sometimes. Anyway, back to it. Got to get all this sanded and painted today because I'm back to work tomorrow. So, peace out. Hi guys, very windy here today, but in good news, sun's out and the latest 5-day lockdown's just finished. Anyway, we are waiting on the roof still to go on the house. In the meantime, I got busy and put in the ensuite window. That's just a bit of plastic. These are UPVC. Might be a bit hard to see because, you know, the light and everything, but this one's a little bit different from normal windows. Doesn't have a jamb or reveal. And the idea is these tabs hold the window in place. It's a fixed window so that it doesn't open because it's above our shower here. And these will get cut off, the little tabs on the end, and the plasterboard or cement sheet, whatever I use, will return into here, and the tile will return into there as well. So the tile goes straight back to the window frame. And then you can seal it all nicely, and it looks reasonably good. So you can have a window in the shower without having to worry about anything rotting, which is mainly the jamb. Also, I put the backing on for the niche. I think that's what they call it mostly. Where the window is, I'll trim it straight down on both sides so that when you're looking at it, the window and the niche all line up. Whether the tiles line up is a different story, but I've done what I can do. Now, on to, not much has been happening because I've been flat out at work back at the hospitals, but on to bedroom 2, which is Georgie James's room, and her window's in. So, tilt and turn UPVC, more like a standard window. It's only temporary. I haven't fully fixed it off. It's in the correct place, but it needs to be packed a little bit more. I will show you how these work. So, normal window opens outwards. These ones don't. So, I can't pull on there, but I'll pull on there. These open fully inwards. Fully inwards. See all the locking points under here and on the sides. Oh, wonder what happened there. All German hardware, so therefore as schmick as it comes. And then close it, one more click up, and bang, the top comes out. Tilt and turn. Simple as that. So that's what, that's about 90 mil or so. Means you can leave your window open, not be home, no one can break in. Double glazed windows, by the time they punch through those, if you're not home, they'll either their handle fall off or hopefully someone comes to see what the racket is. But you get nice ventilation through there without having to have the window hanging open and all that. So they're pretty cool, I reckon. There, push that in, and then she locks. So, pretty cool, eh? All the rest will go in. Like I said, there hasn't been much done out here. I've done the eaves, which was an experiment in itself. It's great fun doing eaves by yourself. Tarp's still on. Not much has changed. All the eaves are on. So, that was fun. My body and my brain had another argument over, because my brain went, oh yeah, eaves, we can do that, and you can get them, not eaves, sorry, fascia. You can get fascia in 7.2 metre lengths, let's do that. And then my body, later on after we bought them, we're like, how are we going to do that? We're not 27 years old anymore, mate, we're closer to 50 odd. Anyway, it's done. So, all nice and painted, few little gaps and nicks and whatnot, but I dare say when we put the roof on we'll probably damage it anyway. So a little bit of leftover paint. Once again, leaving my mark everywhere, my talent as a graffiti artist. Another section of the world's dodgiest scaffold, and the eaves all down there. So, like I said, very windy here today. Sorry if you're having problems with the noise. I know I have enough problems with my audio as it is, but So we have roofs getting ordered today, all the sheets and everything. Just have to work out when that's going to get on. And then I'm also in the process of organising all the wall wrap and the cladding and everything, get the eaves on. So we're getting there, slowly, but we'll get there. I'll keep the updates coming. It's slowed down because the whole world slowed down again, but it is what it is. Anyway, have a good day. Speak to you later. Bye. Good morning. I'm not having audio problems, I'm whispering. It's about 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. I don't even know the date, it's early March. Putting our roof on today, so I'm excited. Lovely day. What a breath of air. Which is good for putting roof sheets on, especially when the small ones are 6 metres long and the long ones are a tick about that far underneath 10 metres long for here. So I'll try my best to get some footage today. I've got a couple of boys coming. Dying to get this done. Once this is on, I can wrap it. Windows, all the normal stuff. I'm not relying on anyone anymore, or waiting on anyone, not relying, waiting on anyone. So, refreshments, barbecue, lovely day, smash it out, get it done. I'm trying to be quiet. Oh, inside, it's hard to see. Oh, I might be able to turn the light on. Rebecca has created a woodworking factory. These are one of our old side tables. She's sanding them down to paint them. Some Hampton style thing. I'm not sure. Not much else has changed. I'm about to change that. About to change the not change. Who knows? I'm not good at this. Backside. Morning. It's the next day. It's Monday. Public holiday. Didn't do much filming yesterday. It was a mean day. Roof went on about 4 hours, which is very quick. Just the sheets. Haven't got any flashings or anything on. But here's something cool. Look. It's raining. Not very much. Just a little bit. Enough to get that wet. Inside is dry. Dry. Oh my golly jeeps. So, this is the stuff that you're seeing under there. It's Bradford's air cell, golden colour on that side, and it's got like a wafer design. The reason I went with that was because the other one, this is it here, Poly Air Unicell, Bradford Poly Air Unicell. So the reason we went with that was because the other one, the blanket, which is called, can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. If condensation or any moisture gets in under there, it sits on that blanket, it never dries out, it sucks it up. To me it's not a very good idea. This stuff here, we've overlapped it on the joins and we've taped it above. We've taped it all with a special, very sticky adhesive reflective tape. So pulled it as tight as we can, that way any moisture under there will work its way out. It goes into the gutter. The tarp's still on because we haven't quite finished from here. Sheets go over top. We haven't quite finished up to the main roof yet. There'll be a big flashing up there that goes from the new sheets and goes up and tucks up under the existing tiles. So a little bit of work in that. Woke up early this morning because it was going to rain. Came here and smashed my gutter on. First time I've ever done gutter before. And some parts of it has fall in places. Not all the right way, but still, it holds. It works. So, here we go. Here's a look at my new roof. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Still got the tarp on that end. But, look at it. Pretty cool, yeah? It's working. So I put all the gutter on. I don't think I did a very good job. But, as you can see, it's working. It all flows down here. And it drops into this gutter. Eventually, I've got to still do some work under here because the sheets go over to here. So when the flashing works out, I've got to extend the fascia behind that. This one is a half length. I've got another piece that's 400mm longer, so that when we get back onto here, when the weather's better, I can finish off this fascia, return it, make it all nice. But it's working. So there'll be a rain head here, it'll drop, and maybe a double rain head, pick this one up and then down the chute. So yeah, she's pretty straight. Always very happy with how it went up. So that's the main thing. Made the day easy. And when they squared the roof up to start, it was over a 8 or 9 metres square up. I was about 5mm out from fascia to fascia. Not too bad for an old bloke. Hopefully my last ever frame. But happy, very happy. Now we can start moving on. Got obviously that fascia to do that I just spoke about. We've also got the building wrap here. That's all ready to go. Obviously the windows have been sitting here for a while, but now it's opened up a lot of work for us. This is the stuff we're using. Pro Climber Solitex X Tisana. So it's a building wrap, blue. It's very top of the line product. It's the main reason I went for that, I mean, you can watch videos online of it where they've got it on the wall of a house and they're hosing it with a hose, smashing water at it. It just doesn't, it's waterproof. Anything from behind, any moisture will go through it, and then outside and it's gone, which is what we're after these days. Yeah, a little bit more expensive, but it's stable in UV for 3 months. Whereas a lot of the other products, the more common products, the Bradford ones, and whichever the other one is, I forget what the other one is, they're only good for about 3 weeks. And I wouldn't get all the cladding on in 3 weeks because I'm too busy at the moment. So we've gone for that one. Overall it cost us, I think, maybe a couple $100 extra, and we've got good peace of mind. So get that started, wrap it, chuck windows in. Oh my gosh, so much to do. So much to do, so little time, so little me. Anyway, enough crying. I'm happy. Roof's on. Have a good day.